Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a great and wonderful night tonight. It is a Monday, 8 p.m. well, almost 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when we're going to begin this scrimmage straight off the bat. This is going to be a player PUBG battle in mobile devices. This is a scrimmage. I'm losing my mind. This is a scrimmage with 25 different teams registered and checked in for this one. So we're going to take a look at that team list in just a sec. I do want to talk to you guys about what this is mostly about. This is hosted by Naked Esports. That's the scrim or clan I'm a part of. And all the prize pool is brought to you by us as well. We are bringing a $20 prize pool for you guys. So the winning team will get that. The teams that are going to be competing, let's head over straight into it. Take a look. Here we go. We got Naked Esports starting it off. Team JCR, who has been absolutely dominant, winning the last two scrimmages. Shredded, Cuties, Esports, RDM Red, Lights On, Reckless Shooters, 4 Faded Away, Triangular Table, COVID-19, which is an interesting name, by the way. Zone Fighters, Team Discreet.net, Blunt Trauma Esports, Legacy Flash, Mad Scientists, Liquid Vincier, Pro Hub, AIM, War Reapers, Lunar, Pegasus of Venrated, SK Ladies, 4H Insane, and a Legacy. So those are your teams ready to compete tonight. This is going to be an FPP scrimmage, so it's first-person perspective. Before I go into even those details, I do want to tell you who I think will win it. Obviously, I have Naked Esports, who I think is going to win, but I always pick a second team. This time, I am going to pick Liquid Vincier. I have a lot of faith in them. They are a really good team. Out of all these teams, I would put them at least in the top 5. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys have a top 5 list as well of these teams anyway in front of you? And again, I just love to hear who you think will win as well. If you agree with me, great. If you don't, well, you're not alone. PUBG Mobile Gods. Let's just switch it over mid-sentence. I think the PUBG Mobile Gods are probably against it as well. Any team that I pick to win typically does not win. I've only been correct, I guess 3 times. Yeah, 3 times before in scrimmages that Naked Esports hosts, and well, that's not a good ratio. Let's just put it that way. I've done a lot more, and than 3 should be the correct answer. Anyway, those are the teams, and I do believe either Naked Esports or Liquid Vincier will take it all. What do I want to talk to you about from this point on? Oh yeah, as you can see right over there, all the teams are heading into the room right now. So if one of your teams is competing tonight, make sure to register, or not register, to get into the room right now. Because by the time you hear this, it'll probably be very close to game time. It is 7:53 to me right now. We got 6 actually, 7:54. We got 6 minutes before we start this one off. We do like to start exactly on time, and we don't like to be late at all. So, and I'm sure no teams don't want to be late to this, as this is gonna be a good one. A lot of good teams in this one, and you know, there's not a lot of FPP scrims out there lately. I don't know what you guys think. That just came to the top of my head. FPP is, as I said, first-person perspective, so you gotta see exactly what your eyeballs would see in any given game, rather than seeing a camera behind you looking through a different lens. I like FPP myself. I think it's more realistic. I think it kind of brings out something a little bit more true to the game. And obviously TPP, there's a lot of positive things about TPP that I can say about that. It kind of gives it a more video game feel, which is exactly what it is. I just thought I'm not as big of a fan of it. Just my personal opinion. If you guys have a different thought, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear the discussion about FPP versus TPP. I know for PUBG Mobile as a whole, rather than just for the esports community, thank you, it is a lot more important to make sure that we all just have fun in the first place. So if you like TP over FPP, that's totally fine. If you like FPP over TPP, that's totally fine. But I would love to hear, like, why? Like, why would you like one over the other? I have my opinions. Love to hear yours. All right, let's take a look at the room right now and see who's in there. And then we kind of maybe we'll take a look at their stats. That could be cool. 73 people. We had 74. Now 73, that's all good. Looks like almost all teams are in except for 22. Team 22 still needs to head in. Let's see what that team is represented by. It is Pegasus of Venerated. Yeah, Venerated. I believe in the past I've mispronounced their name, so I wouldn't be surprised if I mispronounced their name this time. Apologies, but you guys got to get in order for my apologies to really sink in, because if you're not in, then, you know, who am I apologizing to then? Thank you for joining the stream on empty. Appreciate that. I don't know what you're empty of, but hopefully you're not empty of discussion, because I love hearing people in chat. All right, so JCR, we've got Skadoodle, Jordan, Queen Bee, and Unified. Now, as I said before, they won the last 2 scrimmages. That is super hard to do in these scrimmages. Why? Because there's so many teams in here, always filled with 25 different teams. So if you're thinking that you're gonna win at 1 out of 25 twice in a row, I don't know what the probability of that. Just from an even playing field, not thinking of who has better potential as individual gameplay, but just from a pure math, pure equal, everyone's even type of math. 1 out of 25 for 2 times in a row and winning both of them. There has to be some crazy odd with that. Anyway, we got SI as well with Classic. SI represented by Shreddit. Yes, Shreddit with Classic, Webb, and Raymond. They've been competing for the past few scrims now, and we'll definitely love having them in. Thank you guys for joining. Cuties, definitely a veteran team that has been in for a while now. Booty, Shiloh's, Harambe, and Shrine. We have RDM Red to be exact, with Nasty Biscuit, Peanut, and Heaven. Lights On with Crispy, Clickdy, Dolos, and Dank. RSG, what does RSG stand for? We'll see right now. RSG is represented by Reckless Shooters. We did have them on last time. We have Menace, Edward, Kono, and Smooth. I love that name, Smooth, by the way. I've seen Smooth compete many times individually. I've seen RSG, as I said, compete before, but Smooth in particular, I've seen him play many times. So welcome back. We have 4FA. I know that stands for something in particular. It is 4 Faded Away. 4 Faded Away with Evo, Panda, Weed, and Legend. Paolo's the only one on Triangular Table. Paolo, if you're on, which I believe you would be, because you are a moderator after all, you would not leave this chat. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're fine either way. Send Nudes says, good evening. Good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. Send Nudes is part of the team in our Isolated Royale, COD Mobile. If you're interested in playing COD Mobile, we have scrimmages for that. We have one tomorrow, so you can sign up right now if you'd like. And they are part of, not Team War, they are part of Scrim Farm, as you guys switch your name. Not sure why I didn't switch your names, Send Nudes, but that is the case. So that is, Scrim Farm has done excellent, is what I want to say, as they've won the past 2 now, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, past 2. What do we have here? Team 10. Looking at Team 10. That is wrong one. Team 10 is represented by COVID-19. I guess you're taking up the name of what everybody's saying home for. I can't pronounce your name, but you got Boot Camp and Legend, or Legion. Is that Legion or yeah, Legion? OP. We got 1 more minute before we start, so I'm going to try to code these as quickly as possible. We got 7F or 7F, ZF on Team 11, TD on Team 12. We have EXE, part of Team 13. BTE with Team 14. Legacy, one of the Legacy teams anyway, on Team 15. MST for Team 16. 7LV, which is Liquid Vincier. That's one of the teams I have winning it all. Good luck to you guys. Good luck to everybody, but I want my prediction to win, so good luck to you too. We got Pro Hub on Team 18. AIM, just the team called AIM on Team 19. WR on Team 20. I don't know what Team 21 is. I'm going to take a quick look before we start. It is 8 o'clock. No, I'm not going to find it. That's okay. We almost got through it all. Maybe we'll finish it up next time in between matches. We do have 3 matches all in all for this scrimmage. It is going to be Miramar. That's where we're going to start off. Erringeld and the Plains are going to take a look at Sanhok. Sanhok? FPP. No, not Sanhok. Yes, Sanhok. I don't know. Either Sanhok or Vikindi for the last one. It's Sanhok. It is Sanhok. Okay. And again, for Sanhok, I'm a big fan of FPP and Sanhok. It's a lot harder to hide yourself than it is on TPP on that one, if you know what I mean, like just hiding in the grass. Because you have TPP, then you can see over the grass and you can look around and you'll be completely hidden unless you're a certain distance away and then rendering happens. But that's beside the point there. But in FPP, if you lay on the grass, all you're going to see is grass. So the advantage isn't as great to people who like to camp out just in the grass. Hugs, thank you for the follow, and I hope I give you a virtual hug, not a literal one, especially in this day and age. Cannot give literal hugs. TPP for life, for BR anyway, says send nudes. TPP, go for it, man. I mean, that's, you know, everyone's opinion. I'm gonna switch the music off, and then we're gonna get this one started right now. As you can see, we're flying over Miramar. Let's see. Ooh, that plane line. You can see it right now, right up there. It is so south. It is going to be tough to get anywhere on the north half of this one. Sorry about that. Somebody, thank you for joining the stream on Omelet. But anyway, we got, it's going to be tough, as I said, to get over to that north part. Send News says, hey, Paolo. Paolo says hi as well. Hello. I knew Paolo was going to be here. Oh yeah, by the way, if audio cues aren't really great, like either me talking or the in-game sounds aren't loud or whatever it is, if you guys have issues at all, just let me know and I'll try to fix it on my end and see if we can do that. Right. So we got some people flying over. Team 1, which is Naked Esports, is flying right now straight down to Chumacera. Team 10 is there as well, so we might have some early action. I'm going to keep an eye on the rest, but it looks like these teams are going to be landing first. So this could be a good first start. It looks like Naked Guy saw the enemy on the backside for Team 10 with this mixture of a team with Boot Camp, Legion, and the team, the player I couldn't name. I forgot what team this was again. I'm going to take a quick look. I did just take a look at this, I know. But Team 10 is represented by COVID-19. Let's see if Naked could overcome it. Naked versus COVID-19. Now, in particular, if a naked person comes up against COVID-19, the naked person better come equipped with alcohol swaps and maybe some healthy orange juice with vitamin C. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something unique and out of the box, but I can't. Naked Guy and them, they have 4. The enemies have 3 here for Naked Esports, so they should have advantages. It's pure number standpoint. We are going to switch it up as there's a whole group of people here. And let's see what this looks like. We have Ain here, MST here, and SI is here as well with Shredded. He sees the enemy in front. He gets the knock. Oh, quick on our hand, but there you go. Webb gets the first kill, possibly out of the whole game. Looks like someone's getting shot, and Dank cannot survive through this one. As it looks like SI... Actually, no, that wasn't an SI player. It looks like it is a Lights On player. Let's take a look at that, because I think there is... Trying to see it. Let's see. No, that's still SI. So there's Lights On, but they are so far away. And Dank was here, but obviously in the wrong place, as the rest of his team went so far north. So a bit of a separation in Pod. There's still 3 teams there. We might see AIM, especially Drizzle, heading in their direction. Might get into a battle. Love to see it. There's one, and Drizzle might have seen him and backs away. He has an M16 in hand. Burst weapon. 5 ammo as well. Shots on Vortex. Vortex is down. Celeste for joining in. Drizzle has a player down. Can he recuperate? Gets Webb in front of him, as he is knocked already as well, and goes for the thirst. Make sure that is done as well. Now, one player with Dig. Dig is getting really close to Drizzle. Hey, Crusader says Celeste, hello. Oh, getting the AK, cannot get that to work, and I think he has a UMP in hand. UMP versus geez, I can't think. Versus the AK. Usually the AK wins it, but I guess the shots were just not reaching. As you can see, Raymond is pushing forward and more as well. And Paulo is on the right, but he's so far on that side. And it looks like Mart has went all the way in the backside to get to this vehicle and possibly going to go and pick up Paulo right now. Should be able to do so. Raymond has 2 players out of the game as well with Dig and Webb. Team 19 has gotten really close to this player in particular. Not looking too good for Raymond right now as he's trying to head out. This is pre-registered. Yes, it is. Thank you for mentioning that to Ghost. I guess I missed that message, but Ghost, yes, that is the case. Let's see if we should switch out. So that battle that potentially was going to happen with Naked, it looks like that fizzled as the enemies backed away. We're going to head over to Team 14 and Team 2. As you can see now, BTE, Jojoba, or looks across possibly... Oh, this is not the view we're looking for. There we go. He sees Skadoodle crossing the road. Looks like Jojo's trying to be quiet at this point, waiting for more of a guarantee to get the knock before making a lot of noise and blowing up his position, especially with, look at his position right now. He's by himself at this compound, so if he does shoot, he better be sure that he's going to get a knock at the very least, because the rest of the team JCR will probably push to avenge or to save their player. Jordan's crossing with a vehicle and the bike continues to move closer inside to the area where BTE is. Jordan is getting shot multiple times, gets knocked out of the vehicle, and this is looking really bad for Jordan. As I was talking about before, JCR has won the last 2 scrimmages, and having a start like that is not a good sign for them. Skadoodle going up the stairs. I think he wants to get a better viewpoint, possibly take a look at his teammate and maybe get an enemy knock there. Ducky's on the left. Does he see him? There he is. Oh, he dips down. I think you can see him now. He's taking shots, but Ducky is now behind the hill. And it looks like he's going inside that building in front. Jordan does have, obviously, the only one closest is really Skadoodle. Maybe someone will drive over to help Jordan out. He's trying to crawl his way to get to his teammates. Unify might be pushing. Yes, I think Unify is closing the gap to get to Jordan. Surprisingly, Team 14 is not really pushing this. Jojo's right there, though. Can he see Unify from that position and get the knock? He can't. He's having a hard time. He's iron sighting this. He had the iron sight in the AK a while back. I guess that is not helping his case because he can't quite see him there. Oh, he passes by the opportunity to actually shoot against Jordan on the side of the household. And Jordan will back inside before healing so he can make sure he doesn't get knocked as he does so. So there you go. BTE, Blunt Trauma Esports, gets a good knock on Jordan, but do not capitalize on it. And Jordan should be able to heal. Skadoodle looks like he needs to heal. And let's see what else we can find here. We're going to take a look at El Azahar as 2 teams are here. We got Dan Karambe, the Cuties with Booty, Shiloh's, and Tried. This is Team Cuties Esports in total. RSG is here as well. And it does seem like every step each team takes is getting closer to the enemies, so this could be good for a battle. RSG seems to be a little careful here. They are looting and they are moving. Cutie's Booty gets hit a bit. Cutie Booty. One's rotating to the right. Shiloh's trying to see if they can get on the backside. Different flank position compared to Booty anyway. Tries getting closer to Booty. On the left there, you can see him getting close to that silo on the left of the tag. Smooth is cutting over to the right, but has the wall to continue to protect him. Shiloh's might be ready for Smooth to continue rotating off, but no Smooth. Oh, where are you going to go? He's staying behind that wall for sure. And remember, guys, this is FPP, so there is no TPP peek to take advantage of this time around. If you want to shoot at somebody, you're going to have to peek. I guess that was always TPP as well. If you want to shoot somebody, you got to peek. But Shiloh's gets knocked on the backside. This is looking bad as Shiloh's was on the back and flanking, which is especially bad because he needs help and he's not going to have it immediately. The rest of them are across the street. Kono gets knocked. That should slow down RSG from pushing on Shiloh's anyway. Maybe somebody can come around now, but look at them. All the Cuties are on the opposite side of that street. It's going to make it so hard to cross over the open field or open road to kind of get there. Booty gets right under to the bottom here of the bus as Smooth was taking some shots. He backed away just as fast. Shiloh's has half health now in the knock position. Time will keep ticking for him. Maybe he can get picked up. RSG is doing pretty good here. They have everyone together, so if they ever get knocked every time again, they will be able to get the revives, at least for now. Harambe is going to make a push across the street. Does seem to work, and he's going to go and get this revive ticked in. So Team 4 now has 2 people on each side of the road. I think that's going to be great for them. If they can execute this flank again and try it again to get a different angle. RSG is kind of cooped up in the same place. It doesn't mean it's going to be terrible for them, but it's not the greatest. Paolo says, I'm great. OMG, somebody just ran away on a buggy right next to me. Hopefully no one comes into my shack when I'm on the stream, says Paolo. Paolo, no. Paolo, are you by yourself on triangular table? Because I saw you last time I checked. You were by yourself. That is not a good sign. So right now, RSG is backing into zone. They might be holding back Team 4 from getting into zone. I'm sure maybe the teams will have a vehicle. ZF, whoa, what just happened? A grenade? A grenade went off here, and that actually took down Yamasayan, and took down his teammate as well, who was already knocked. So Team 11, let's take a look at Binary. Yeah, he is backing away. He's going to probably take this vehicle and not go in the direction of 4FA, faded away. So ZF, a bit of trouble here. Zone Fighters, a player on Zone Fighters. They did lose 2. He's actually getting shot, but he's not getting the hits on him, so looks like he is cleared now. The motorcycle is pretty great, getting away in a jippy? Jippy? Man, I just went back to the 70s for that word. We're going to take a... Ooh, Smooth getting hit on the side. I think it was caused by a booty. Yes, it was. Would that be a booty clap? I think so. I think that's what we'd call that. You know, sometimes my mind wanders, you know, and I think of ways to use words in an interesting way. Oh, God. I feel like... I might be in my 20s, but I feel like I am a 70-year-old talking. We got Booty looking down possibly at RSG. Booty is looking down at the wrong area. Maybe he thinks that they'll continue to move around to the right. I think he's also trying to protect himself in case anyone was over there before completely looking over to the rest of RSG's side. As you can see, that's what he's doing right now. We are going to keep an eye on the rest. Right now, I think this is an interesting place because now you have the cooties. Jeez, I keep switching it. Now the cuties have the zone to worry about. Harambe is pushing closer to RSG as RSG is backed out onto the road. Harambe is going to try to take a look with the 2x scope and an M16. And again, it looks like he is just not going to worry about them now. Are they driving or are they running? They're at the gas station. One of them has a vehicle. And that vehicle is an actual car. I'm surprised they're not all in this car, to be honest. Unless they have another. They have another. Never mind. So they are off to get into the next zone as we speak. So as we can tell right now, Team 8 is driving. Maybe we'll take a look at the 4 Faded Warriors. 4 Faded away. Team 11, they're driving by. They actually got 2 of the players on Team 11 already. So if they want to go back for more to get the rest, they could do so, but they are currently getting shot by that same team, pushing them away. Zone Fighters on the left, there they are. Oh, does he see him? No, he sees the bike. He didn't see Jers on the right, who was wide open. But I guess he just scoped in and was paying attention to one particular position. There's Jers right there. Gotta take a look to the right. Someone, there you go. Oh, that's actually on your own teammate. He's right there. There he goes. Easy. Ooh, that is some sort of shooting with the 4x scope. As I barely saw any recoil coming off his hands. Holding bound that recoil right there. Well done. Let's see, Panda. Wrong one. Panda with a 3x scope, M4. He's getting shot in the back. Gets one hit on him. Looks like Binary's causing it. Looks like there's also a push coming into play. Panda just needs to hide before Legend can get there. Now Binary has to worry. He has half health right now. He has 5 bandages, so he's not going to utilize them right now. He's going to get shot in the feet. Not yet. There you go. Well done getting Legend knocked as he's by himself. Underdog right now. Refiring, and he gets Weed as well. Are you kidding me? Binary getting 2 in a row. Evo cut around. Looks like he wants to go for the revive first because he thinks he has the time to do that. Yes, he will. He will try. Is Binary going to come out to try to stop this from happening? Is his best bet to do so. Again, oh, what a good shot from Evo as he will take him down to get the revives now in play. Weed will get revived. Legend will get revived. And they look good to go. Thank you for the follow, by the way. CCBGNDJVNHMK. Wow, I can't believe I said all of that. We're going to take a look at this drop, by the way, as it's coming down right now. So we get to see AWM with all the nice stuff you want. So that is going to be a good gun for this squad. It's always a good gun for any squad. Team 23 is fairly close. They probably saw the drop, and they're looking over. We got Kimmy, we got SK Ladies. This is SK Ladies into play here. We got Twix, Kyla, Snowy, and the other player we just mentioned is, what is it? Kimmy, yes. 3-time scope. They're waiting for the right opportunity. They want to make sure they get this knock, but they might be a little bit too patient here. I'm surprised that actually none of Team 10 notices them, as they're pretty much all peaked, if I'm not mistaken. So the only thing that would prevent them from actually getting that knock if they hit the metal bars there in front of him. I'm surprised they're still not all, like, let's all shoot at the same time. They take one at a time, and they do get him really badly damaged, but not a knock as he goes straight to the prone position. So that just, you want to make sure you get a knock in that scenario. It was very close, but it was definitely a missed opportunity. Now, are they going to push even though they got all that, or are they going to hold back? Oh, Kyla gets knocked by a bolt action. Definitely heard the AWM go off. Love to hear that sound. Doesn't get old at all. Was it you that did it? No, you had the M16, so it wasn't you. Somebody else, possibly on the ground, was the one that caused that. SK got the revive already. Kyla looks like he's in the car. The rest of the team's in the car as well, and they're going to bolt out of here. They didn't get what they wanted, which was an automatic knock there. If they did, I bet they would have pushed, but it just wasn't going to be here. They don't know how many players is over there as well, so they are going to stay alive at least. There is a lot of stuff going on with the 4 faded away team. Knocked out by the car blowing up is Panda. And Legend gets knocked as well behind the car as RSG is getting a lot of people killed here. 3 in particular at this car. Weed is the only one alive, and he's trying to look over and get an angle here. You might be able to see him. I'm not sure if he sees him behind the houses and the trees. Another car drove by, says Paulo, I gotta move. Good idea. Oh, there he is. Open. Is he gonna go for it? He is going to shoot. Can he get the knock? He does get the knock through the trees. Well done. Now, that's a good first step, but now he's obviously, his position is blown. They were shooting at his direction. I think they were shooting at the rock too. And now Weed, you know, if you're not going to capitalize on getting Kono out, then you got to get out of here. This is not a place for you to stay. I assume you have a vehicle since you went to this hill. I don't see it, though. It is not back here. Yeah, Weed needs to somehow get out of here. Throw some smokes. Whatever you got to do. But RSG knows. They know that they got 3 people killed. They know they got a knock over there. Thank you, Kurt, for joining in. This isn't a place for the last remaining member to hold and take the last stand. If you want to survive, you got to get out of here. And it looks like he's trying to do that. Use those smokes and get out. Looks like it's working so far. Doesn't take a hit. Continue to back up, man. Don't stick around. I'm surprised RSG isn't getting that heal in immediately and making this push. Maybe they think it's a whole third party that might be holding them back. But obviously it is not. Keep an eye on the rest as well. We got one team with Team 9 with Paulo. Oh, it's Paulo. How are you doing? He was hiding. He was saying he was hiding before in a shed, and it looks like maybe that shed was the one. Now he's hiding in a crevice here. Legacy was close by, and they're backing away as we speak. Team 23, SK Ladies, heading over toward Team 14 in the main buildings. BTE, they've been staying here forever. They haven't moved, actually, since dropping here. Looks like Jojo might be AFK, because that is just, unless you're trying to pray to the PUBG god saying, please give us a win. This isn't quite the thing you want. Did he move? This isn't quite the thing you want to do. Dizzy's a bit hurt. I'm not sure if you have... Yeah, it looks like you have meds to use if you wanted to. Boosters to get yourself to 100%. So I'm not sure if that was just caused right now. So is Kyla. Kyla, I think I can see some meds on your hand as well. Yes, you do. You're not utilizing them. Seems to be backing off. Maybe away from Team 14 to keep surviving. One team's heading straight up to Snowy's team. Team 10 hops out, takes the shots immediately. M16 shots, trying to get Kimmy. Could not work it, but was able to survive and get behind the truck right now. Health is a little precious as you're going to heal up right now. TD has hopped to the area as well. This is a lot of people, actually. I didn't even notice this many until right now. BTE still holding the main spot. There is other players on BTE that's a little bit closer, but they're more in the houses, so they're not on this hill. The hill is where most of the action is. You can see one player was knocked. Legion might be able to get the revive right now. He's trying to back up, maybe throw this smoke and get that working. As you can see, he's moving around. He's getting shot by BTE through that window. He didn't quite see it. As you can see, he's continuing to back away. Teammate was thirsted. So Legion is going to get behind this rock and hope to survive a little bit longer. Definitely BTE Sabaz is causing these shots. We cannot see that because of whatever. There he is. Alright, we're going to continue doing this. Come on. Shots fired. TD has two groups of teams. One's closer than the other. SK Ladies gets the knock across the way. Are they going to continue pushing this? There's a lot of open space. It would be hard, even if they got that knock. It would be hard to make a push immediately after. TD is represented by Legend, Snake, Echoton Tree, and the Slate. As the Slate gets revived and put back to 75%. Kimmy gets knocked, even trying to shoot the SKS, or not the SKS, the VSS. It was ineffective as he is put down. Now Snowy is trying to get this revived. TD does not seem to want to leave their compound here to push across. And Snowy has bad health and is moving to another direction. Legion with the AWM could cause some nasty damage against some teams here. There's Jojo. Can he get the hit? Backs away though, so he will not. Snowy gets knocked, and Booty's right there. It looks like Legion is pushing on this with his teammate. Boot Camp, he's looking more closely to TD's side as he wants to take out the remainder. You can see he's looking down. There's Tree. I think Boot Camp just saw him as he backed away. And now Boot Camp could not go for that revive or go against that, even though it was thirsted. So I'm not sure who did the thirst there. But Boot Camp, I think, was the cause of it. There's the box for you. I don't know what's up with the spectate mode there. It keeps doing that every time I look at somebody. There we go. So Ducky got hit a bit. Dizzy's hit a bit as well. Inside the house, they go back in. Naked has joined the party here, but a little bit on the outskirts for now. They hear all the gunshots, I bet. Team 15 is taking shots across. Let's see why they are with Legacy. This is Team 15, so it's Legacy Flash. Team 13's in front of them. Let's see if they are going to capitalize on this as well. Trash is knocked. He's trying to get the smokes in play and hope these smokes will work. And no, they get thirsted there. I didn't see the car here until now. What just happened? Why was the car not posting up as well? So weird. But I think Lord Hulk got the kill there as he had a different angle. He has a vehicle. A lot of this game, in particular for Miramar, relies heavily on vehicle situations. You want to make sure you have a car to get to certain angles. If you want to be a flanker, it's great to have a car. If you're just trying to get into zone, it's great to have a car. Too much open space to rely on your feet alone. So here's Team 24. Lord Hulk is by himself, trying to face up against a lot of different people. Luckily, he has a little angle here in the circle to keep him alive. I'm looking at the slate here, and it looks like he is taken down by Lights On. Legacy, Team 25, has a few teams around them to worry about. They are in zone, though. So the next zone won't affect them pretty much at all. JCR is across that hill. Looks like one's getting healed up or something as they are maybe looting that area. They threw a smoke for it. TD, right here as well. Let's see what else we can find. A lot of teams in the blue zone. Team 1's trying to get in, but they're going to find Team 14 right in front. He gets... Did he just run him over? He hit him, but Naked Doodoo Butt and Baby Brat are down. I'm not sure how that even happened. Doodoo Butts is knocked in the blue zone. Shake is in the blue zone as well. Looks like they're being held on that side of this blue wall here. That is not going to be a good sign for Naked, as the two of them are down. Guy's knocked, actually. I don't even see where Guy is. But Shake is the last one, and he's getting hit. He's getting hammered by the blue zone. It looks like he's not getting shot yet. And he does make it in there. BTE's right up that hill, though. He has to be careful about his next position move before going forward. We're going to switch it up. Lights on, getting into zone at this very moment. Team 2 is on their right, so if they move in from this position, they will find enemies. Luckily, they're continuing to wrap around. Team 12 and Team 8 are on the left there for FA. Forfeited away, but Clickety's going to die from the blown up vehicle and does get killed. Clickety is out thanks to JCR. TD with Echo Tree. As I said, Team 8 is right in front of them, but that is only one player. It looks like Weed is throwing smokes and mollies to that side. He probably knows they're there. Obviously, he wouldn't do it so otherwise. So he's trying to peek this wall, maximize his ability to see and shoot rather than put his whole body out there. There is 2 people on this side, so I guess it's better than a whole squad going after Weed. A 2v1 situation, at least here. At least in this very moment. Queen Bee is directly in center, and I think he's looking all around, thinking, where should I go? He is wide open right now. There's so many enemies that could shoot at him, and I guess none of them are just quite paying attention to Queen Bee at this very moment. Legacy is trying to get this revive kicked in. Team 2 should be pushing this. As you can see on the left there's a bunch of people coming out of that bus, and Queen Bee is cutting around. Queen Bee gets knocked, does get knocked across on hollow sight, and Ronnie almost gets taken down. But look at this, the rest of them are able to pinch their way through and take out the remainder. So Queen Bee should be able to get revived unless somebody shoots as a third party to finish it up. We are going to take a look at Legacy Flash, as Team 14 is right here, right now next to them. BTE, the blue zone is affecting them. They're rushing in right now, not only to kill this team, but also to survive. Flash on the left. Will JoJo take the shots? He will, and Flash takes a hit, but not a knock. JoJo's getting hammered, gets knocked as well. Sabath is right there taking shots at God Flash, gets a knock. And then Evil Flash gets the knock, gets killed, or gets knocked right away after, as the blue zone was doing some damage. And now Legacy Flash, though they won the battle, I don't know if they won this war here. There's only one player left on this team that is not knocked or killed, and he is trying to get it to his teammates. He might be able to make it, actually. We'll keep an eye on that later. Echo is back over here with Team 19 now. They were having problems with a whole different squad. Shots fired on Drizzle. Drizzle takes a lot of damage, and it looks like he got taken out. I'm not sure what happened. It definitely wasn't Echo that did that, but 2 of them were taken out right there in a row. Unless someone was knocked there, maybe he did get the instant kill there. I'm not sure, but Shake is still alive, and that makes me happy. There's 11 people alive, 5 teams left, average of 2 people per team pretty much. And not for this team, though. JC are looking fantastic. 4 players still alive, 8 kills on the board for them. You can see that they're looking at that smoke. They're wondering if people are there, but they also have to worry about the long-range shots that I think Echo and Legend are causing. Smokes are thrown on the side of JCR as well. Not a lot of hard cover, a little bit of a hill action to give them cover, but not a lot of hard cover. And Shake takes a hammering hit there. They have spotted him, hoping that that rock will protect them, though, is a lot to ask for. 4FA Weed. He's been alone for a while now, and it looks like the zone's going to push him out of this one. He could possibly see Shake on the below side. Oh, he's going to see enemies first. He's going to take these shots on Skadoodle. Skadoodle is not taking a single hit. He's actually avoiding every single shot that Weed took. This is not looking good. He's trying to back away, but he can't as the Legend gets him on the side. So 4 teams left now. Let's continue to see what we see. Shake is still hiding in the center. He's got to hope and pray that he'll not get spotted. Nice shots on Jordan from Echo. Trying to hit Skadoodle as well. I don't think was successful there. Might have got a thirst as well. Jordan getting a knockout on Legend. Or Legend getting knocked down on Jordan. What do we have here? So 3 players left on JCR. 2 players left on Legacy Flash. And it looks like Naked Shake was taken out in 4th place as nobody is there except for a green lit box. So JCR, Legacy Flash, and TD, represented by Legend and Echo Tree, or Echoton Tree. They're trying to hop to the zone from this angle. They don't quite have it. So let's say good job, Naked Shake. Definitely a good job for sure. Legend getting hit on the side there. This is not looking good. They do have only 2 teams left. So it is going to be between these 2. JCR seems to be in the driver's seat. TD would be in a lot better position if they had some smokes to work with to get into this next zone. Because right now, JCR seems to be having a nice little hill here. I'm not sure if they have the zone quite yet, but it will take a while for the blue zone to affect them compared to Team 12, who will be pushed out into the open way before Skadoodle and his squad will need to be pushed out. And they also have a numbers thing going on too. 3 for them compared to 2 on the opposite side. Legend gets knocked. Cars driving across the way from Echo as he wants to head to this rock and crash it. Does it get close enough? It kind of gets him a little closer, but he's not quite in it. He needs to get this knock to make things work. He does, gets unified down. Queen Bee's on the bottom. On the side there, will he take shots at Skadoodle? He will. Can he get the knock? He won't, and that is it. JCR wins the first match. Incredible work from JCR. Skadoodle with 10 total kills. Amazing start for sure for them. First match of this one. 1 for Unify, 2 for Queen Bee. A team total of 13 kills. Oh, man. Great start. Obviously, JCR, really good team. They won the last 2 scrimmages. They might make it a triple crown, my friends. That would be insane. RDM Rogue saying, let's go RDM Red. We'll take a look and see how well they did here, too. TD did an excellent job. We saw a lot of Echo Tree at the end there. 3 kills apiece for Echo and Legend. Team total 6. Not bad on the kill count. Obviously, great rank. Legacy Flash comes in. They were the last team to actually hop into this one, and they obviously made a great impression. 3rd place, 6 total kills as well, separating it between 3 players with Evil Flash, God Flash, and Storm Flash. Naked Esports. I think Baby Brat just got in at the wrong time or something. But anyway, they got 2 kills in total, and that will keep them a 4th place. Nice job for Shake, trying to survive as the last remaining player. We got 4FA, 4 Faded Away. Did a great job as well. We saw a lot of good early stuff from them. 4 total kills. AIM comes in with 8 total kills. Drizzle and Steezy each getting 4. Amazing work. BTE, 3 from JoJo. We saw a lot of JoJo for sure. And then a team total of 6. Legacy comes in with 2 total kills. Trickster and Ronnie getting those. Lights On with 2 total kills as well. Pro Hub with 4. Nice job, Michael, with 2 kills. 4H, Lord Hulk by himself, 1 kill, 11th place. RSG, everyone getting a little piece of the action and kill count. Edward with 3, a team total of 8 kills. A mixture of a team here, Boot Camp, Legion, and I can't pronounce your name, 0 kills. Palo on Triangular Table, 0. EXE with 6 total kills. We got LUN or Luna. Is it Luna on this team? I'm not sure. But 0 kills for them. SK Ladies with 0. Cuties with 3 total kills. MST with 0. SI Shreddit with 1 kill from Web. WR with 0. ZF with 0. 7LV with 0. And RDM Red coming in last place with 24th with 0. All right, so those are your results so far for this scrim. We got 2 more matches coming up, so don't go anywhere, and we'll bring you that soon enough. Before we do hop into that, I do want to say thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Stick around, and we'll have some good action coming your way. And thank you, Celeste, for opening up the room. and getting everything situated. I would appreciate if everyone on the chat, if you guys either go into Discord or even in this chat, because she will see it. Just say thank you, Celeste, for helping out a lot. I know a lot of you teams have probably talked to her throughout this whole process. If you had any questions, she's been pretty much our main person to give you guys those answers. So she puts a lot of time, obviously a lot of effort into handling the Scrim organization part. And so please just write a thank you. That's all. And I'm sure she would greatly appreciate it. Big rip, I died to zone, says Paulo. You guys, I know, Paulo, you're trying to hold to the edge of blue. I saw you once. You didn't. You definitely were not trying to get yourself into the action. And I always say this, but for solo players who maybe have lost all their teammates, or maybe even in Paulo's position, started it that way, what do you guys think? Like, what is your best thought process? Do you think play normally like you would as a team and think, if I get into a battle, I get into a battle and we start from there maybe? I don't know. But the way I like to think of it is if you're with a team, you have to think about what's best for the team. What can I do to keep my teammates alive? Maybe you have to get the kills first before you get the revives in. Maybe one player needs to die out so the rest of the team can survive. Things like that kind of run through your mind. But when you're by yourself, and maybe you have some knocked players who are dead, your thought process might be to leave them because you need to survive, or to try to cut in and save them. I guess it depends on the scenario and what it really looks like. But I always see sometimes people say as the last remaining player, some people will say, oh, he's camping. He's playing this ultra safe, and it's not really something you should be doing. And my thought process is you should just be doing what's best for your team. If that's going to get you the most points at that point, then you got to do it that way. Usually teams that do not get kills and try to just go for rank aren't going to be winning the whole thing. It's just not going to work out. Usually when you take a look at any scrim layout, right, or the results page, if you see all the results like kills, usually it'll be kills, rank, and then total, right? You're never going to really see a team that's on first place that doesn't have at least top 3 kills. Most of the time they have top 2 kills. I would say even more than that, they probably have the most amount of kills. And just because it's so important to get kills, you can't just go along with rank. If you get first place in every time and somehow don't get a kill, you're probably not going to win. You're probably going to come in second or third. You have a good chance of doing that, but you're not going to get first place. If you get maybe 3 kills or 5 kills per game and you get first place every time, yes, you will win, but you really have to assume you're going to get first place. So just thinking conservatively, saying, I'm just going to wait it out and then I'll come out at the end and get first place, that's just not realistic. You got to be able to handle your own, get a lot of kills in the process, because that's what it kind of shows. If you can get kills, it shows that you're a good team. That's why they usually do the best. As far as practice, because I always wanted to talk about this with you guys as well, is practice. What do you guys do for practice? A lot of times for Naked Esports, we have a practice every week, and what we do is kind of go into custom rooms with all of our teammates and kind of see different ways we can win, right? So we kind of discuss our process and kind of get everyone on the same page about what we want to do, and then maybe we'll take that to classic matches and kind of utilize it there as if it's a scrim and kind of go into battles and communicate in a way that way. So I don't know if you guys have different thought processes. I know training rooms obviously a good place to start, especially if you're not a part of a team and you're trying to just kind of show off your skills. That would be probably the best place, is utilizing the training room. It is probably the most underutilized part of the game that that players don't use. Is that the right word you want to use? Yes. It's just underutilized. I would say you should go into a training room at least once every 2 weeks just to kind of work on every gun. Especially with the new gun that came out, the shotgun, I was just using that for a good hour to see how it feels. If I liked it, if I liked the recoil of it. I know a lot of people have mixed messages about it. I was not a big fan utilizing it. I thought it was fine. I thought it was okay, but I didn't feel like it was a gun that I want to keep in my repertoire throughout a match. But everyone has their own perspective, and that's the kind of thing that you kind of learn in the training room as well. It's just kind of what's good for me, and then you got to work on your recoils, obviously, with the different scopes. I always kind of max out at 3 time scopes when I utilize the recoil and try to spray it. I can't really get a hang of the 4 times unless I have like a UMP or something. But that what do you guys think? I'm going off on a lot of different zones here, so feel free to stop me by saying something. But the UMP, not a good gun. Not a good gun. Especially, like, usually you would have the UMP either in the very beginning of games because you don't have anything else, which I can understand. Obviously, I do the same thing. Or people use the UMP as a sniper because there's very limited recoil and you can put a good scope on it. You can put it 4 times or 6 times if you want and try to get those long range shots. Because of the limited recoil, maybe you can spray across. And I don't see the usefulness of that, mostly because of the drop in the bullet. The speed is super slow, so if you're trying to keep up with a moving target, it's like worse than a VSS and not as powerful as a VSS. Love using the VSS, by the way. I gotten used to that, and it is a great weapon. The UMP is like the bullets go everywhere, so if you do try to keep along with someone, the spray just goes off in a whole different tangent. So like even if you are keeping up, it's like maybe 50% of the time it'll reach its correct destination. So I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Anyway, I'm going to take a look at some of these teams. I'm going to start from the bottom because I didn't kind of reach these teams before. We got Legacy, Team 25 with Ironsight, Magician, Ronnie, and Trickster. 4H. 4H is, I think the 4H Insane or something like that. Let's take a look. 4H Insane. Yes, a new squad I've never seen before. I'm taking a look at their names. I don't recognize their names here. We got, and I can't pronounce that first one. I'm going to go with I don't want to say it's Rat, but it looks like it's Rat. So if I'm incorrect, let me know. But Rat, Druggy, Masala, and Student, although Masala just went up one to Team 22. I'm not sure which one she's going to be in. SK Ladies, definitely seen them play before, and good luck to you guys. Big fans. We got Team 21. Team 21 represented by Lunar. So I thought it was Luna or something. It is Lunar. Makes sense. With T, Ella, Ghost, and Sarah. 4H Lord Hulk is just representing himself here. Hopefully he'll have somebody else. Team is represented by Team 22, the Pegasus of Venerated. So there's that. We got WR for Team 20. Team 20 is represented by War Reapers. WR makes sense. With Specs, Havoc, Captain Mask, and RDM Poppy. Obviously, it looks like Poppy was a part of RDM, which I've definitely seen him play before, and now he's with WR. We got AIM on Team 19 with Steezy, Drizzle, Vortex, and Killer. 85 people in the room right now, so I think every team slot has been used, but we're missing some people within them. Team 12 has only 1 player as well. This representing Team Discreet. Right now with just Snake. ZF, Zone Fighters, Jers, Binary, Yamsayan, and Propagate. We've seen all those players compete before. Very solid team for sure. EXE, Team 13. We've seen them compete. This is represented by .net, I believe, and it looks like we're started. So, match number 2, it is going to be Erangel. Right now, JCR's holding a strong lead. They got a lot of kills, double digits in kill count in the first match, and they got, obviously, first place. So if any team is going to have a chance of winning it all, someone's going to have to take down JCR. Make sure that they do not get first place again. If they get first place again and get double-digit kills, it's pretty much over unless they get, like, 20th place, 0 kills the following match. I mean, I guess you should never say it's over till it's over. But it's hard, you know, when you get first place. If you get first place twice, which JCR is definitely capable of doing, they've definitely proven that they can win as they won the last 2. And if they get 3 in a row, man, I don't know the last time a team has won 3 in a row in these. JCR could be one of the first. I don't know, maybe. I feel like G25 in the very earlier days has done it in this scrim before, but I'm not sure if anyone has done 3 in a row in the Naked Pro scrims. Could be cool to see. The True Legend 02, thank you for the follow. I'm about to do a crossbow challenge. Everyone drop a chinky, says Ballo. Well, look at the luck with that. The True Legend, thank you for joining in. As I said before, are you going to upload this on YouTube? I'm trying to make some clips. Yes, I will be uploading, and feel free, everybody can utilize what I use for clips. I think I intentionally make it on YouTube that you can use my content, so feel free. Love to see. I don't know, love to for just at me. I'm not sure if that's possible on YouTube, to be honest. But if you send it to me on Discord, because I'd love to see it. Totally utilize the clips, because I think it's really cool to get creative and kind of get PUBG Mobile bigger and bigger. Utilize what you see here. If you think it's good content, go for it. Poke's, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. How are you? And how is everyone doing in stream? Again, love to hear your thoughts. Team 17, 7LV, that's the team I have winning it along with Naked Esports. Liquid Vincier, they're dropping to Novo. Right now, they're going to get a lot of good stuff because nobody else is dropping there. Poke says, yo, what's up to you? Appreciate you. We got, I'm guessing that's Hood or Hod or Who? H-O-O or H-O-D. With the rest of Team 10, drop down at military base by themselves as well. We're going to wait until we see teams closing the gap with each other. And it might see it first here with a few teams heading to the shelter prison side, and that is kind of far. So nobody seems to be making it to Lipovka. There's not a lot of stuff between here. Maybe they're going for a car on the road. That could be interesting to watch. Team 18, are you guys shooting people here? Is there multiple teams? Paolo's here. And he does have a teammate this time with Poseidon. And he's getting shot through this window. Sorry, I know you guys can hear the parachutes. It will go away. Spectate mode glitch. No, he could not survive. He almost got attitude, but he could not get him. And obviously, Playboy was right there behind him. So if he did get the knock on attitude, Playboy is going to be right there. But right now, ProHub gets the win against Triangular Table Duo Squad there. Team 21, this is Lunar Team. Ghost is kind of AFK, I think, and Team 4 was close. They're driving by, so luckily did not see that one player. Team 12 and Team 2 are at the shooting range, and there might be a battle to take off here. JCR dropped here to shooting range. I'm not a big fan of dropping here. I don't think there's a lot of good loot. Snake is getting awfully close to Jordan and Skadoodle. I'm surprised Jordan doesn't have a gun out. And Snake could not survive against Skadoodle strafing right there. And there you go. Down he goes. Skadoodle wins with the first kill here at the shooting range anyway. Take a look at Team 4. What are you guys doing? You guys driving to this area? Lunar is over here already. And you see Cuties wants to get their own loot. They might have heard him running. They don't have any loot, I bet. I think they just have a car, and they're going to try to cut around and go to a spot where they're away from these enemies and get the loot. So they're probably going to stop here. Yep. Off they go. They are getting shot at. None of them took a hit. And they're hoping for loot, for sure. So we'll cut back to that in just a sec. I just want to keep an eye on the rest. Naked's up here with Yaz and Yaznaya with 4 faded away. Naked is close together there. 2 players on each side of the road. Yaznaya is huge, so I don't think these teams will notice each other for a bit. So I'm not going to stick around for that. Team 15, it looks like one guy was getting shot at. Yes, it is. It is a Legacy Evil Flash. And it looks like his car took a hit. He might have taken a hit, but not too bad there, as he'll survive against Shreddit. Back over to Primorsk, because they are definitely overlapping now. We got T, who's really close, part of Lunar. T is the closest for sure. He's got a DP in hand. Try has gone to the 2nd floor of that building. And let's see if Try is going to get into that in sight for T. It looks like Try hopped down. I don't think he's on the 2nd floor anymore. Oh, is on the 2nd floor. So obviously, as you can see from people's perspectives, it is not TPP. You cannot utilize, you can't look at a wall, put your nose to the wall, and be able to see out the window. And that is why I like FPP so much. You can't cheat like, well, it's not cheating, but you can, just like you can't cheat on your diet. It's kind of like that. You can't cheat on your diet here by you putting your nose to the wall and looking around to the window. DP reload for Loon T. Thank you for joining in, Dragon Slayer 52. A lot of Team 4 close together for the Cuties. One player, Booty, is out. Booty has been aggressive for this team, at least in the last match. We'll see if she does the same thing. It looks like Booty is backing away, though, for the most part, trying to get more loot. Has an Uzi in hand. Not a bad gun in these close-range type of battles. Well, they're super close. I thought this was going to be an instant battle. Yas9 is getting closer as well. Ella is wrapping around. This could be really great positioning for Ella. Let's see if he can see, if she can see Booty on the right there. T is definitely shooting across the way. Booty is taking some hits. Almost getting knocked, and will try to probably heal up behind the house. T gets knocked by an AK by Try. Is a push entitled here. It looks like they're going for a grenade up. Nobody's up there though. It's just T. Ella needs some meds, and it looks like he's trying to put a first aid kit in. Does. But that will give time for Cuties to kind of push in and take out their teammate there. Try getting the knock on Ella. Going for the thirst as well. Takes him down. Sarah is the only player. No, not the only player left. Ghost is somewhere, but I'm not sure where. You can see she has an M4 hollow sight. Backing away now with the suppress at the end. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Ghost was the one that was AFK in the middle of the hill. Probably still there, yes. And oh, Sarah, you're in the open. This is bad. This is really bad. There's no way you survive this. Gets knocked, and there is nobody to help you. And we'll take a look at Ghost. As I said before, Ghost is back, not AFK anymore, and is looting this random house, nowhere close to the action. So we will start moving as well. Team 8 and Team 1 still at Yas9 together. I'm not sure if they've noticed each other quite yet. It looks like Panda has. He was looking in that direction. It's got an Uzi. Not the greatest gun for this type of longer range. But maybe just taking a look just to see. Bride Jr., thank you for joining the stream. Here we got Naked, Kurt, Guy, Shake, and Doodoo Butt representing Naked Esports. They are obviously one of my favorites because, well, they're my team. And they're a really great group of people. Kurt getting hit in the back as he was trying to pick up something on the ground, and luckily gets away before getting knocked. That will allow him to heal himself. 4FA, not making a push after that. Looks like they're holding each other's boundaries before making a push if they decide to do so. MST with Estefano. Team 13 in front with EXE. Leopard, Vortex, Trash, and Tryhard on the opposite end. Trying to hop through this window. Not quite working out. There we go. Gets out of it. Team 10 and Team 18 are right next to each other actually still. Pro Hub against this mixture. Bootcamp had 3 players on their team before, but now they have 2 people. And Pro Hub already took out 2 players here for Triangular Table. So this would be their technically second squad wipe if they get this one as well. Kurt is knocked thanks to Legend in the kill feed. Bootcamp might have seen Playboy cross. And Playboy barely any health, but gets the knock across on a player on Team 10. Bootcamp now has to hop out the window and see if he tries to get this revive in first. Playboy got his health back up pretty quickly as he's at 75 again. Bootcamp getting hammered there on the sides, you can see. And Playboy gets both of them down and out. And Playboy will have 4 kills, I think, in total. Let's take a look at 4 total kills. There's nobody near them. I hear one shooting, but with unlimited ammo. I'm so confused. What was that? So confused. It probably was a glitch. We'll go back over to Yasnaya. As we saw, Kurt was knocked before. And it looks like 4FA is pushing up this, getting the hits on Panda before Panda can even take a shot off. And it looks like all 4 of Naked is back on their feet with full health. You can see Kurt is crossing the street right now, maybe pushing against Panda right now as well. Grenades thrown, missing Panda by a few. Gets the grenade to work as a beautifully one thrown. A molly thrown too. Kurt's got to be careful not to get hit with friendly fire, and the literal friendly fire, and Panda is out. Wow, great throwables on both. I think Duduba was the one that threw the actual grenade to get the knock. The molly was just icing on the cake there, as you were trying to get the flanker down and out, and it worked. 4FA shooting across on the street, and Shake is down thanks to Weed. Shake is trying to cross the road, looking both ways, hoping for it to work. Will he get thirsted in the process? It looks like he is getting safely over. Smoke is right there. It looks like it is in play, working out. Weed and Evo might be pushing in closer. I believe that's what they should do. Legend on the backside. This could be really bad for Naked. If they don't realize that Legend has gotten around them, that could really be bad. But we'll see. Blue zone's overwhelming everybody right now. Shouldn't hurt too much. I think this is the first blue zone, if I'm not mistaken. It is, so all in all, shouldn't hurt. Naked Shake does get picked up. Weed still looking with the Scar and the 4x scope. Guy and Dudu, but on the right, Shake and Kurt on the left. Legend in front, as you can see, across the way from Weed. Dudubutt getting hammered on the corner, gets knocked at the restaurant. Looks like Legend hopping and skipping and jumping from the roof to rooftop. Trying to throw a grenade. That will hurt if he makes contact on guy on the left. Looks like he tries to get him, but he is not going to be there. Guy almost getting hit by that grenade as well as he hops to the first floor. Dudubutt is still downed. Evo is making a big push closer to Shake. It's like guys trying to find Legend, having a hard time. Blue zone's affecting everybody here. Everybody needs to continually heal up. Looks like Evo got hammered by guys, I think shotgun, or he's a UMP. I heard a shotgun. Blue zone battles always makes people a little bit more shaky, because you feel a little bit more rushed. There's more to consider. Even if you win a battle right after, you got to make sure you got enough heals to stay alive after it. Guy looks like he's healing up, gets back up to 75%. You can see the blue zone's not hurting too much, slowly going down, and it looks like the boosters will help minimize the speed of the hurting blue. Naked Shake and Kurt are backing up mostly to get closer to zone and to keep an eye on this cross side. Looks like Kurt is looking over. It looks like they have a 4FA has a vehicle. Legend's trying to back around to it as well. Kurt was right there in view of Legend, but I don't know if he noticed it. There's still only 2 teams here, and I'm guessing they're going to back away. We're going to switch it up to South George, as 2 teams are awfully close. MST and EXE. Trash in particular is right on top, or next to Dank. They already got a knock, actually. EXE already got a knock across on the enemies with 1 player. Trash taking a hit there. Luckily did not get a knock. I thought Dank, if he just continued to put the pressure on, might have been able to. Try hard. This is a dangerous maneuver. And gets Dank with the VSS. Beautiful shots from Trash. Wait. Wait, I didn't notice this. Crispy was inside the entire time. How did I not see this? Crispy was inside. He's obviously surprised them and gets Trash knocked. Vortex is cutting around Crispy. Gotta make sure to get this done. Oh, yes he does. He has an AK. Perfect gun for choice here. And VSS is a good choice as well. Oh, but couldn't do it all as the Leopard gets the last one. He was inside there the whole time. I didn't even see him. I'm in spectate mode and can see all these tags. I didn't even think to check inside. So there was a player who was looking in and out from there, and I'm kind of surprised he didn't make a move earlier. But that's the case then. Oh my god. I am blind. Team 23, take a look at Team 22 taking shots. SK Lady seems to have taken some hits. Kyla gets out of the car, the smoking car, and is trying to heal at this very moment. Jordan is knocked on JCR. This is a great compound to hold, by the way. A lot of open space around. The only place that they have almost, well, I would say an even advantage between the two is this hill where SK Ladies are at right now. JCR, they can hold the houses for sure and use the walls for protection. So, and everywhere else, look at this, all open space, all around. It's so hard to push. As you can see, Kyla had trouble. Heals are in order. Twix will get that revive. Snowy and Kimmy, I think, are trying to get a different angle to shoot across. And if they can't see that coming. But, oh my god, they're putting themselves so open. Jordan should be able to see this pretty well. I thought he was on the roof for a sec. Maybe Queen Bee will be on the roof. But they are definitely paying attention to that particular hill. If they don't pay attention to all 360 degrees, they will be surprised here by SK Snowy. And I think it was Kimmy, right? And Kimmy. So SK Twix and Kyla keeping their attention on them. And Kyla's knocked. Are they going to push this again? Or are they going to hold their position again without pushing? Skadoodle almost getting knocked. Queen Bee is wide open on the backside. Kimmy might be able to see this. Trying to see Kimmy's point of view. It's on the roof. Queen Bee is on the roof on the right. I'm surprised they're not shooting at Queen Bee right now. Kimmy has an open shot. Maybe the trees are holding. There's the shots, and Queen Bee gets away. Now, was that a VSS? No, it was a UMP. See how random those shots go after a certain distance? I'm not a big fan of the UMP for long range. I am not. I know the recoil is great, but the shots are so hard. You're relying a lot on random spray. Team 13 and Team 16. We're going to switch it up as they're so close as well. Both teams are in the red zone here. Let's see what it looks like. Paulo is knocked. Grenade almost getting Estevano, but not quite. Vortex on the left. Oh, I thought that was a grenade that hit. Estevano trying to do it with limited health. The other player too had very limited health. And it looks like Tryhard wins it with his teammate Trash on top of the roof. Paulo and Mart, I think they're off. They're saying, not us, not for us. We're driving out. And they're getting hit. One hit on Paulo will take him down. The blue zone might actually take down Paulo as well. And Paulo does get hit by the VSS out of the car. And Mart will not cut back to keep him alive. Maybe he'll take this hill. Nope. He's going to try to keep moving without him. That is it. Team 15. Team 8. It looks like somebody just got hit on the right. He's in the shed and he's holding it. I'm not sure if they've noticed him in here. Definitely got Legend downed. Trying to hit him under the car. Get their last hits. It looks like Legend does not have a chance of survival regardless. Legacy Evil, or Legacy Flash has a player there with Team 15. We got, Weed is again by himself. I think Weed was by himself last time as well in Miramar for a while. So it looks like it's double for him. Team 23 and Team 2 still battling it out here. And Kimmy gets knocked as he's trying to back away. So far away from the battle, actually. And yet gets hit in the long distance. Twix is back here. It looks like his car is looking worse for wear. So she will need to cut around and then, I guess, make their way in. Team 13 and Team 18. 18's driving by their position. They stop. They stop at South George. Meanwhile, there's already a team here. They're just a little bit more down the road. 8 kills for EXE already. 2 squad wipes. Strong performance. Pro Hub's actually right there as well. So they have multiple players, mostly on the left here, in the heart of South George. 1 player on the outskirts. Team 21's hopped into the area as well. Gets out of their car. Lunar missed Ghost. Now, Miss Ghost was AFK for a bit, got back into the action. Oh, no. Miss Ghost, this ain't looking good for you. And takes him down. Tryhard gets the finishing touch on the team. That should be their 9th kill on the board. We got Shreddit here. They have their own compound to hold. Team 20 might get close enough with WR. I think Spec sees him. Has an AK in hand. Not bad. What just happened? Team 16. They just lost everybody. Team 4, Cuties, gets the kill, especially in particular Booty gets the kill. Has a Car 98 now. 6x scope at the end of it. Cuties looking great. They have all 4 of the players still alive. And they got south of the circle, and there's not a lot of people in the south of the circle other than RSG Smooth and the rest of his squad. Looks like they have blocked the entrance a bit with their vehicle. Not completely, but a little bit. The drop is empty, so they took whatever was inside. Let's see, VTE. So JoJo's the only one left. They had the Sabath, but the Sabath is out. You can see JoJo's just gonna... Oh, JoJo's putting himself in a terrible position, to be honest. You have the whole JCR team, who's been excellent so far, on the right. And Evil Flash, if he ever hops out of that shed, we'll be able to shoot at him as well. JCR is trying to get into their cars and move. Evil Flash is not making a single peep from that shed. Obviously, JCR would have taken him out if he noticed him there, but not the case here. Team 3 on the right, shredding, taking shots across. Trying to shoot as well as they drive. Pro Hub Wrath takes out Tryhard on EXE. Team 25 is going to be on the left with Legacy as they're driving in as well. Team 11 in front, or behind to the right. They're going to hold this compound now. This compound's not bad at all either. That car is blown up too. They got to be careful no one else is in here. That's one thing you would think about if you see a car like that, but no one else is in there, obviously, from our spectate mode. Legacy is driving around as well. Not sure where they're going to stop. Maybe hold the hill here. Team 17 is going to be in front of them. There's Aquilus on top of the hospital. Exotic is badly hurt on top of this hill. And I'm pretty sure Legacy is so close here. Exotic does get up to 75%. I don't think Legacy knows that 7LV's here. Liquid Vincier. Grenade would be excellent. Just throw a hell of a grenade right there. Beautifully placed. I think he has one. He's going to go for it. He's cooking it. This could be a good one. Just throw it in the right spot. Don't go too far. He threw that one too far. Just a little shorter. No, too far again. Just in the smoke. That's all you got to do. Exotic throwing it too far. Oh, all right, but he's going in. He's making a bold move here by himself. Hollow side on the right gets him. Iron. Oh, Exotic gets hit on the side. Exotic got shot, I thought, on the right, maybe all the way from an opposite team, possibly for RSG. But Legacy does win it after all here. Willis is hopped to the top as well. This might be a late endeavor, as his teammate was thirsted seconds ago. This is a smoke. Get a grenade out. Is that a grenade now? Just a grenade might be good. Looks like he gets a drink instead. Naked shooting from a distance. A lot of people from Legacy getting hit on Team 25. You can see a lot of red. 2 players knocked, Magician and Hollow Sight. A lot of smokes being thrown out here. Looks like it's working so far, but that can only last for a while. They are in zone, so that's one thing they don't have to worry about. But it looks like they do want to bolt out. You can see Iron Sight's bolting. Or moving the cars. I guess he's not wanting to leave. Pro Hub, all players good to go. 8 kills for them. Solid kill count. We'll see if that lasts all the way till the end. Magician, not looking too hot here, is out of the game for Legacy. Queen Bee and the rest of JCR got to get into zone. You're going to start running it. Their car wasn't too hot. It's right over there, and see it's smoking. Looks like they're throwing smokes to give them cover as they go. Howard for Liquid Vincier is inside these warehouses where JCR is heading to right now. Howard's going to try to get this motorcycle out of here and get to a different position, it looks like. See if it works out. Team 18 is right in front of them. Pro Hub should be able to get these shots onto Howard pretty easily. And he's hopped as he was in the air. Gets taken down by one Pro Hub player. Naked at the edge of zone. They have a great position to hide out as they can shoot across the way as well. Looks like they've been shooting mostly at Legacy on this hilltop. Cuties has a player knocked. Take a look at why. Tries down. Weed is in that shed for sure. He's trying to pay attention as he moves. There's a car moving by. On the right, Naked shooting, and you can hear it. So I'm sure they're knowing that. Cuties, this isn't a great spot for them against Naked Esports. If Naked notices them, they should be able to get some good shots in. But I don't think any of them notice them. You can see they're all paying attention to Legacy right now. A lot of shots on that direction. Doodlebutt is actually out. One Cuties is down again. Try. Try, but try again. As he will get revived once again as far as Naked doesn't shoot. RSG seems to be the bane in Cuties' position here. Try is knocked once again. Try just keeps getting knocked over and over. That health is going to dwindle fast. We can see Evil Flash is trying to survive for his team. He is the last one standing, or laying down. Ooh. Oh, good job, Flash, for not going inside the shed and instead opts to stay outside of it. Classic is throwing grenades as well, hitting the car. Car's not smoking, surprisingly, from that grenade. Classic is staying prone now as well. Looks like he throws a smoke for himself, as you can see the short throw. Yep. There's 30 seconds for next zone to change. Classic. Oh, what? Okay, he's gone. So Classic's alone on that side. Maybe he'll push toward JCR. JCR's shooting as they move. Iron Sight is still in that area for Legacy. Grenade hopping up. Do they get him? Yes, they do. Great grenade from Queen Bee, as that will put an end. So 18. Team 18's at the hospital, but the hospital is definitely not where it's going to end. They'll have a circle here maybe for the last part, but certainly not for the finishing. Now Naked is pushing into the hospital side. So they got a lot of things to worry about on this move here. Looks like Kurt trying to shoot with the Uzi, and that is not going to work out. Long distance shot. Shake has to keep moving away from this blue zone. It is going to hurt too much. Cannot go for the revive. He's trying to hide from shots, I think, for the most part. RSG wants to head out from this blue as well. Everyone's in a vehicle, if not this particular vehicle. And Smooth is out. I'm not sure how that even... Okay, they're all out. That blue zone really took a hit fast. I'm not sure. Maybe they're getting shot by JCR. Classic from Shreddit, all by himself, alive. Skadoodle doesn't notice him. You see Classic just peeking just a little bit. Does Queen Bee notice this? There's the shots, and Queen Bee gets knocked. Classic gets hit in half health. Gotta heal up first. Let's see what Jordan and Skadoodle do. They're probably gonna... Skadoodle do. I like that. They're probably gonna stay where they're at, although the zone is gonna shift to a different position. Obviously, Obviously, JCR wanted to keep... Ooh, nice shots on Jordan from Classic. This might be it for JCR. You see Skadoodle getting a few more hits onto him by Classic. This should give ProHub time to get into zone. Naked just has one player left getting into zone. Grenade too short, although that might reach Queen B. It does reach Queen B, but that is it. 2 players are still alive on JCR. 4 teams left. You see Lewis is moving in. Guy gets a knock on attitude, but can't get the rest. As I think I'm not sure who got the last one, but Pro has 2 knocked players on that corner. And so this is going to help JCR a lot. Although they are kind of sandwiched in between these 2 solo players, Lewis and Classic, 2 different teams, Pro Hub and Shred It. Jordan getting hit by Lewis, and I think that was actually Classic. No, Lewis got actually the knock. Skadoodle's holding it down. So it's a 1v1v1. Pro Hub, JCR, and Shred It. Skadoodle and Lewis should see each other, and Skadoodle goes down. Lewis barely any health. Classic, who's been alone for a while, looks like he is now in the driver's seat, although he is now in the dip. Lewis, though, needs to heal. I'm not sure if he has any. As you can tell, he's not using it right now. The blue zone's pushing him in as well. Shooting across at Classic. Gets the first shots on him, but no, Classic gets the win for Shred It. Well done from Classic, getting the win. That was really good, actually, and I'll say it for a few reasons. One, JCR looked like they were in the driver's seat for sure. There was nothing that seemed to have stopped them in that one until Classic came around to shoot him in the back. So really good for Classic. That helps everybody out. As if JCR got first place again, that would make it really difficult for everybody else to get the top spot. So 7 for Classic, 2 for Web, 1 for Unknown, a team total of 10, just reaching the double digits, and obviously first place. Pro Hub, a lot of kills, 5 for Lewis and Attitude, and then you have 3 for Playboy, and Wrath gets 2. Team total of 15 kills. In second place is going to get you a lot of points this time. JCR, great job. 8 for Skadoodle. Skadoodle had 10 before, 8 this time. And their team has a total with 2 for Unify, 1 for Queen Bee and Jordan, a team total of 12. So they're certainly still in the lead as far as I can see. But they're just not that much farther ahead now. That potentially could have happened. Naked comes in with 1 kill for Doodoo Butt. In 4th place once again. Not bad, guys, for Naked. I like you guys. I like what you guys are doing right there. RSG with 4 total kills. We got Cuties with 7 total. 3 apiece for Shadows and Try. Well done. Legacy with 3 total kills. Ironsight getting 2 of them. The other Legacy team, Legacy Flash, with 0. 4FA with 1 kill, with Evo getting that one. ZF, or Zone Fighters, with 2 for Binary. BTE, Blunt Trauma Esports, 6 for Jojo. Jojo has been insane, actually, in this scrim so far with both matches. Flaming Mold 5, thank you for joining the stream. 7LV, or Liquid Vincier, with 3 total kills, 12th place. WR with 0. EXE, nice job from Trash with 4, team total of 7, 8, 9. RDM Red with 0 kills. MST with 0. SK Ladies was 0, Lunar was 0, AIM with 1 kill for Steezy, Lights On was 0, Bootcamp and his teammate was 0, 4H Insane with 1 kill from Lord Hulk, Snake was 0, and Palo and the rest of the triangular table was 0. All right. So yeah, Shred It, Pro Hub, and JCR. Tremendous work in match number 2. We got one more match coming up. Stay tuned for that. So one thing I want to mention. There's usually multiple things I want to mention, but one thing in particular I want to mention that really has nothing to do with PUBG is stay safe. I'm now saying this in between every scrim is make sure you are following all the precautions to not only stay safe for yourself, but to keep other people in a safe position. You want to make sure you wash your hands for 20 seconds at the very least, because you're not going to get everything if you do it less than 20 seconds. Make sure you are 6 feet away from everybody. And obviously make sure you're quarantining in your house or somewhere that you are comfortable being in. I think most people, I think the biggest issue for most people, if not the actual virus, if it is actually hitting you, and I hope you are okay if you are getting hit by it on a personal level. But I think one of the biggest issues people are facing is boredom. So try to find something to do, keep yourself entertained. There's a lot of different things. Obviously, PUBG Mobile is something we all pretty much like to do most of the time anyway. So maybe you're not having a hard time finding things to do. But if, eventually you're going to find some other things that, or feel that you're bored. And try to find something that is creative. I'm trying to create new content as far as I'm concerned personally. So if you're trying to figure out something to do, there's always something, right? You can always try to go into something you've never thought you would do, or maybe go into something that you never thought you had time for until now. Flame Wolf says hi. Thank you. Hi as well. Thank you for joining in. But yeah, just keep yourself entertained. And again, make sure you're following all the steps that the officials are talking about. This is something to be serious about, because even though I think most of my audience is pretty young, you guys are probably not going to get affected in like literally on yourself. Even if you do get infected, you're probably not going to feel the effects, especially with young people's immune systems. But you could affect other people around you. Family members might get infected if you're infected. So you want to make sure you're taking necessary steps to make sure they're safe, that your loved ones are safe. So just keep that in mind. I know it seems like a lot is going on. It's just take normal steps. Don't go too crazy. All right, that's what I want to say. My public announcement of the night. As far as PUBG Mobile, I don't know when the next update is. I really hope to see the new maps that might be coming out. I heard Miramar might get an updated map. I'm not sure. Have you guys heard anything about that? Updated maps? Because that could be interesting. I love the way Vikendi works. I would love it to be updated. I think that was another map that could be. I think it's a beautiful map. I think it's absolutely great to see the way they work the snow map. It is amazing looking. I think the way they set up the houses can be different. I think and that's actually something a side note, something that I really like about Vikendi is the way that it's not really cookie cutter houses. A lot of them are different. So you don't feel like you're just going into a house that they just copied and pasted to another to another area. I think keep doing that, but at the same time, make it where it is more competitive. I think less compounds would be good. I think having a more, like, maybe not more big cities, but maybe expand the big cities. I think that would be good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my take. I think more. Usually, Vikendi is known for having a lot of SMGs. I think they fixed a lot of that issue. There is still a lot of Uzis, so maybe they can add more ARs compared to Uzis and other SMGs. But that's a different story, I think, as far as Vikendi and the way it looks in the map layout. I don't know. Vikendi's still my favorite, though. Let me take a look. Red Rose says, go JCR. Let's go JCR. JCR is going to win 3 weeks in a row. It might be. They're looking pretty good. I think they are the team leads at this point. Drizzle PUBG Mobile says, let's go Team AIM. 8 kills so far. So Team AIM. AIM had how many that time around? Did they have 8 total at that end part? Alpha Alpha, this is a pre-registered event, so if you want to compete in these, you can absolutely do so, but you have to register for future ones. We'll open up registration right after this scrim is done, and it is going to be a first come first serve, so you do want to make sure you are one of the first ones to register in order to make sure to better your chances of getting a guaranteed spot. Eclipsey PUBG Mobile, or COD Mobile, says amazing gun with 6 times. I'm guessing you're talking about the UMP. Yes, UMP is a really good medium range weapon. I don't know. I feel like if I had choices, right? If I had choices, out of all the guns in PUBG Mobile, what would I want? I would want an M4 and a sniper. Probably a bolt action, to be honest. Like AWM obviously would be best. Car 98, M24, obviously, I think most people would like that. So excluding the main guns that I would want, let's go to my tier 2, right? So if we're not getting an M4, what are we gonna get? Probably get like a Scar, an AKM, right? So that's my secondary. That's my primary on like my second tier, if that makes sense. My secondary weapon in my second tier wouldn't go hopping over to UMP. It would be a VSS, SKS, M16, even a slur, you know. So right there, I have so many weapons I would choose over the UMP, as either for my primary or my secondary. That yes, like in the very beginning, if I don't have a gun, I'm going to use a UMP. But there's really like at the end of a game, I'm never thinking I probably very rarely will hold on to that UMP throughout the whole game. Just doesn't make sense. Obviously, the upside that a lot of people talk about with the UMP is that you could, what you're saying, Eclipse, use it for medium range and use it 6 times on it and get long range shots. The problem is, if you're using medium range, you don't need a 6 times on it. If you're using medium range, that's like a 3 times scope. Possibly if you're like really good, maybe you'll use a 4 times. But again, it's still medium range. Even a 2 times might make more sense in a lot of scenarios. These are just things that cross my mind. So like even hypothetically, would I use a UMP like at the end of a game? Not really. There's most of the times where I'm going to be using something else. When is the City Champs vlog coming out? Oh, Iron Sight. I actually am not using that vlog. I appreciate you looking into that. So Iron Sight and the rest of his teammates, we played in the City Champs. What was it called? I'm losing my mind. But like a land event. It was really great. I guess you consider it a land event. Anyway, a local event where you actually see the people you're playing with. And we played in New York City. Played with Iron Sight and his team. We won. It was great. We won for New York's for the state of New York, as we were playing at a global level, and our team won the whole thing, which was great. So Iron Sight, yeah. The reason I'm not making that vlog, and I really wish it came out right, is this is too dark. I didn't realize how dark it was. I didn't have what's it called? Aperture up, which is like camera lingo for just brightness. So yeah, I didn't have that up, and it really everything's just like black. It was really dark. All our eyes got used to it. I didn't realize it anyway. But yeah, that's what happened to that. It just became useless. Like it was just like you just see dark. You might be, and it's like really loud everywhere. I wish it worked out because we did really great too. But oh well. Mommy iOS says, you missed all my 1v3s and 1v2s. Sorry about that, Mommy. I'm going to miss a lot of action, I'm not going to lie. I'm not perfect. I wish I got everything, but there was always something going on. Team 20, WR Havoc says, Skill plays YouTube. What about him? What about him? Here's all the teams, by the way, if you want to take a look. So JCR is one of those teams on top. I think Shred It, because they got top 3 at least. If not, they got first place in the last match. So they should be up there, and they got double-digit kills with 10. And then who got... someone got 12 kills or 13 kills second place. I think it was Legacy? No, it was Pro Hub. That's who it was. Pro Hub Team 18 there. So those 3 teams, I think, are really good shape. But, I think JCR is still in the lead. And as I said before, they have won. They have won the Naked Pro Scrims twice already in a row. Nothing seems to stop this team. So, oh yeah, I gotta get the volume back up. It's like, I don't hear anything. Yeah, that's true. Here you go. And we should be able to hear the plane now. And let's turn off the music. Alright, so obviously you can see Sanhok, one of the smaller maps. Let's Go Naked says Celeste. Yes, please. Can we get a Let's Go Naked in the chat? I'd appreciate it. Obviously cheering helps with winning. They're correlated, so please do so. If you want to root for your team, definitely do so for that as well. All these teams, the more you root for them, the more likely they'll win. How about that? How about that? So Naked's taking the ruins with Team 7 in tow. And I don't know if Naked's backing away from the ruins now. As you can see, Team 7 took it. I think RSG is going to hold it. And BTE, you can see, we'll see what Naked does. But Bootcamp has some teams, so we'll start off here. We got Lunar with Sarah not moving around much. Hopefully not AFK, because that would be bad. Although it doesn't make sense for you guys to be standing still if you're not AFK. Havoc there. There's Havoc there. Someone mentioned him in chat. Lunar T is just getting low enough to stay away from the kills. The Knox Colin, thank you for joining in the stream. Hugs, thank you for joining in on the stream. Sarah does get knocked out. And it does seem like Parse gets hit as well, getting thirsted as well. T gets knocked on top. Dope on the left, turning across, gets Missed Ghost. Missed Ghost is down. Aquilas, Liquid Vincier getting closer. Looks like Ella is right there as well. Gets Ella down. Nice job from Liquid Vincier. So now it has Lynn left with two different squads now. We got War Reapers with Havoc on Team 20, and there's Specs and Captain Mask. And then you also have Liquid Vincier still here as well. Nice shots on Specs. Well, the Iron Sight from Exotic. The Havoc is right under him. I think he heard him moving. Trying to hit the beat. Definitely does that well enough and gets the knock. Unstoppable is Exotic right now. Feeling pretty good about himself. I bet Captain Mask is by himself pretty much. He does have teammates who need pickups, but that's going to be a lot to ask for before. So I think he's going to have to try to take this team out before anything. Yeah, they're pushing him quickly. There he is on the second floor. First, oh my god, he didn't realize it. I didn't realize it either. He was on top and he takes him down. So good maneuvering from Liquid Vincier. Heading over to Paradise, we got Team 13 and Team 9. It looks like Team TD with Team Discreet, Team 12 on the left there. We got EXE, great job staying alive. They have everybody alive, but some of them have half health. Paolo with the rest of Triangular Table, and I say the rest, I mean just himself, trying to stay alive. It looks like Paolo was trying to take shots from up top and took a lot of hits doing so. Trying to boost back up to 100% at this point. TD is moving their way closer. Paolo taking shots across still. A lot of shots, so TD should hear these shots and move accordingly. Leopard's right there. You can see it on the red dot that Snake has. You can see him, but doesn't quite get the angles he's looking for. So 4H is here now. 4H Insane has moved to a boot camp. 7LV Liquid Vincier was alone here when we last saw them. Now they have maybe some guests that would like to say hello. 4H isn't shooting. They're not moving. Neither is really Liquid Vincier, especially Dope. He's being silent right now. Maybe AFK, possibly, as he's looking down. Team 8 and Team 18 are close. Pro Hub Lewis, his health is dwindling, and he's trying to get the revive. He can't get it in time. You hate to see it happen. As Wrath will have to get the loot from his box instead. So Legend is looking back. I think he's going to want some hard cover, and he's going to try to make it to this house. He's getting hit, though, instead. Tries to get behind the tree. Getting behind the rock as well. Wrath isn't going to get the sights he wanted to as well. And that should give time for Legend to heal up. So right now, it looks like Pro Hub wants to take out 4 faded away. Legend in the right. Weed on the left. Weed has been great handling his own, as his teammates tend to have died early in this scrim. Hopefully that will change. Even though Panda and Evo are out, maybe Legend can hang in tight to the end. Players knocked on the right. Good job getting Wrath. Weed trying to peek on Playboy. Oh, he just peeked away at the wrong time, as he could have got some good hits on him. Attitude on top of the hill, moving away. I'm just going to take a quick gander around here. Another shot still, and Playboy does get knocked, as a kill feed suggests. Looks like Weed's going to go for the finish on Wrath. Attitude is just way too far at this point. Yeah, Attitude's left. So we are going to leave as well, because Paradise still has people. Oh my god, look at Leopard. Let's see what happens here, because Legend's on top. And he's just staying put. Okay. What just happened up here? Vortex trying to get the revive in. Shots fired on the back end though, and he gets hit down. Trash now. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Let's see what he does. The Slate is on top of the cliff, and he's going to go for the revive on Snake first. And that will get time for Trash to get the revive as well. Things are not looking good for EXE though. 3 players left. 2 of them were knocked just a second ago. Vortex got picked up. And you can see here, Trash needs to move. Good idea. I thought he was going to go up the cliff. I think that would have been even better. But maybe they just want to bolt out. Snake. Snake might be able to see Trash. They're on top of him. Trash gets hit to the right. Tryhard is down as well. Vortex. No, angles are not looking good for him. And he is taken down by multiple angles. Vortex is out, and that will leave the rest of TD Team Discreet to win with the squad wipe. That is 5 kills total for them, so they took out some other player in that full squad. Naked has 1 player left. No, they have 2, but Doodlebutt is not where Guy is, so they have got separated a bit. It looks like Doodlebutt is driving as Jojo is trying to get over this hill to see him. Let's see what happens here. Jojo's still moving closer. He's going to figure out where they are by just figuring out where the cars are. Doodlebutt goes in with Guy. Can they drive out quick enough, or is Jojo going to get to them first? And I don't know if they could realize it, but they just got out of a tough spot there. They would have been surprised by Jojo. But nope. They are out of harm's way. And they're going to crash this compound. Maybe move across the bridge as well. All right. Keep an eye on, I'm not sure. Team 6 is on the outside looking in. They got a minute before the zone starts to change. This is lights on with Clickety, Crispy, Dolos, and Dank. We've seen all the players compete before. Team 19's already in zone with Hot Tin. Aim here with Drizzle, Vortex, and Steezy. Team 17, Liquid Vincier. 2 players are out with Dope and Parse, but they still have Aquilus and Exotic. And they see players across for Zone Fighters, with all 4 of their players alive and well. Team 23, SK Ladies, great position. They have 4 kills already, so apparently they got a squad wipe. We might have seen that already. Team 14, so Jojo hops to the compound. Naked passed by. Naked has taken a other compound, possibly to get more loot. Doodlebutt has a QBZ. I'm not sure what his secondary is. Team 11's shooting across. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, it is Zone Fighters. And we saw Liquid Vincier see Zone Fighters a bit ago. RSG, they're closing the gap to Liquid Vincier. There's only 2 people there on the enemy side, so RSG should win this if they are just working their numbers correctly. Inside the house is 1, Exotic right there. Refiring, yes, that'll work. Smooth, getting hit by the second player, Aquilus, but not a knock that I think he was hoping for there. he needed to make something happen, and as long as all the players for RSG are up, Aquilus is in trouble. Now, I think what he should do is get out of this compound at all costs. I think he's hoping that because he didn't make any sounds, that he can hold that closet. But RSG, I don't believe they're going to let that one slide. You can see they're going to try to fully heal up before moving forward. This is why Aquilus should leave. Is he doing that now? No, he's still holding. He's still holding this. All right, man. Good luck to you, but I'm just waiting for RSG to make a push forward. Team 2 has made their way to the south. And you see JCR moving up the hill now. I'm surprised BTE is not taking shots across unless they don't notice them yet. There was a shot that we were talking about. Looks like JCR is heading toward boot camp side. Take a look at Team 7 and 17. I'm just seeing if they're gonna. I'm surprised they still didn't finish this. But we're gonna head to Team 3 as Paradise still has some stuff going on. Little Eater, thank you for joining in. How are you? So let's take a look. Is Deslate? Yeah, Deslate's the only one not knocked or killed, and he is backing away. He's going more toward the blue zone. He's gonna have to wrap around. I think that's what his goal is. I don't believe Team 3 is going to go so far away from Paradise to try to find Deslate. And the hill is working really well for Deslate, for Team Discreet. Pro Hub needs to get into zone. Might be able to see Deslate first. There's a 3-time on the ground. I think Atu's going to use that on his M4. Or not. Maybe just hold on to it. Got some good separation at this point. Zone Fighters has done an excellent job holding this spot up top here. They haven't, they've done pretty well here. Zone Fighters, Yaz saying, is got a knock on RSG. And I think RSG got the finishing touch on that enemy that was here as well. Let's see. Oh, the box is gone, so he didn't stay in this closet. Maybe he left. I'm not sure about that. SK Ladies, I thought they were getting closer to Team 8, but seems to be separating at this very moment. Vortex, I bet he's under. Yeah, he's under. They are under the bridge, and they're still in zone, so I think they're just trying to survive. Hopefully, no one will find them there. If someone spots them, they're in trouble. TH with Legend, and I mean 4FA, 4 faded away. Oh, okay. So that door is open. Sometimes spectate mode, it won't tell me that this door is open, but it really is open. I don't know why. Trying to get marked down, does get marked down. Estevano's on top of the cliff, up by away from the trees though. Oh wait. Yeah, I was gonna say, if Webb doesn't notice this and gets hit down by Polo, who is just waiting behind the rock. Shots of Raymond get a knock, and he barely lost any health because of it. He's doing a great job here. He does have teammates to help out with the cause, but Paulo finally gets taken down by Classic. Classic was a great player last match, and it seems like he's able to hold his own once again. You have Unknown pushing forward. Let's see if they go for the finishing touch on the enemy. Yeah, well, he needed to get revived first because Raymond was about to die in any more seconds left. Estevano's pushing closer, and Paulo's trying to back away. But this is a bad position to hold. Estevano's out, and that is it for the squad, and they win it. So Raymond will get healed up. Webb will heal up as well. As you can see, he brought back to 75%. Jerry Bensing, thank you for joining and watching the stream. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's inappropriate. That is so inappropriate. I'm just kidding, everyone. Sometimes I don't know if people take what I say seriously. So you always got to be careful. Lights on. They are very far away from zone. Aim, it has been waterlogged in the water for a while now. They definitely hear the gunshots from RSG. And it looks like they're just going to hold that. They have 30 seconds until the zone starts to close again. So they'll probably just kind of swim over to the beach and get in that way. Zone fighters are holding back RSG from moving into new zone. Let's see what they decide to do. QBU in hand. Let's see, is he gonna try to hop down from here? This is a big fall. Could knock you if you tried. Cliffs are a little bit outward, so maybe you can fall to each one. Yamasayan has a knocked player on the left there. Binary's next to him. Maybe they'll get the revive that way. Jers got hit up a few times, brought back to 75% health. I never understand that. There we go. Skills Plays, thank you for joining in. Says, hello, I'm from Brazil. I know speak English. Do you speak Portuguese? I do not speak Portuguese. I actually have gone to Portugal, to the islands of the Azores, which was a great vacation, honestly. It was one of my favorite vacations. I've heard the language. Wouldn't say I know it at all. BT and managing to drive with their boat across the way. And the boat just stays good for a little bit. Are they getting shot by lights on? Possibly. You can see BTEs. There's Dank right there. And Sebas gets knocked. FBO Scotty joined this, has started the stream, so FBO has started. Jojo is knocked out as well, and Dank wins it. Blue Zone's hurting. You can see he's trying to try to heal up before he gets in. Team 7 is here, or has been here. They're getting thirst as well. Team 6 and Team 7 battling it. Aim seems to be shooting, and Drizzle's getting hit hard as he's trying to hide behind this rock, giving him some cover. Teammate is downed. You see Drizzle, I think, is using bandages. Do you have anything better? No, you don't. So you have 10 bandages in the zone. When it closes, and it's still going farther away from you. So this is really bad for Drizzle. Yep. RSG was just waiting for him to peek out to get away from Blue Zone. That's all it took. They're getting hit on the back as Dank doing a great job surprising him. Now Dank has barely any health. They have 4 kills in total. I think Dank has all of those kills, by the way. And does he? Oh no! The Blue Zone was just too much, as he apparently only had for bandages. So Edward's looking back, making sure, like, hey, is he coming down? But the Blue Zone took care of him. I'm sure they'll see that in the kill feed. And hopefully they'll know not to worry about their backside from that particular person anymore. We've got 20 people alive, 6 teams left. What is that, 3? Roughly 3, a little bit more than 3, technically, per team on average. Zone Fighters have all 4 of their players. Naked has had the favor of their zone going to them, as they have the only, one of the few only compounds left. RGVJIK, thank you for joining the stream. Have no idea how to pronounce that, but I appreciate it. Weed is closing in. The Naked. He has his gun out. He's like, I better be careful. I was like, they're in here. And Weed gets the knock and takes out Doodoo Butt as the last player remaining. And Weed was just getting a little excited about that. He didn't need to do that, but he will get taken out instead. So Guy will get his loot. I'm sure the cuties heard that on top. Let's see if they do anything about it. RSG, the ones that were doing a great job up top at a particular compound, has 3 players left. They're heading more to the right. They should be able to see enemies. They do. They get one player knocked. Good job, Edward. The other one's looking badly hurt. And that is it for the Cuties. Just like that, they had 3 players here, I believe, and that is no more. Legend holding the edge. He had his teammate taken out by Weed. With Weed, or Weed was taken out. There we go, by Naked Guy, as he is still inside the houses. The zone will be moving out of those houses and into the middle of the field. I think this compound where Shreddit is in, they're looking very pretty here. They got 2 players alive and in zone, so they're looking fantastic. 4 teams left. Guys holding the shed, being the last member left. RSG has a lot of problems. Kono is down. Smooth is down thanks to Legend. Doing what his name suggests. Molly's thrown. He wants to make sure he can get in without issues. Let's see if that's the case. He's getting hit on the side, and that is it by Unknown. Shreddit takes the kill. RSG is going to pass by Guy, and he gets the grenade in the shed and takes him down. Edward gets the kill there. There is 2 teams left now. Technically a 1v... Well, not technically. It is a 1v2. Classic and Unknown in front. Shots fired, and Edward gets hit, and that is it right there. Shreddit, I think... Yeah, Shreddit wins it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Shreddit has won match number 2. They might have just won the whole thing. I honestly didn't... I know they were the top 3 on my list of teams that had potentially were going to win this one after match number 2. I think they solidified it. Great job from Shreddit. 7 kills for Webb, 4 for Unknown, 3 for Classic, 2 for Raymond. A team total, a huge team total, of 16 kills. First place. Strong performance, obviously, from Shreddit. RSG, tremendous kill count. 6 for Edward, 1 for Menace, 3 for Smooth. Team total of 10. Love double-digit kills. 2 second place. Guy and Shake getting each a kill. 2 for third place. Not going to get you enough points, but they were pretty consistent between 3rd and 4th. So good job, Naked. I love seeing you guys up top. 4 FA, so 4 faded away, 5 for Legend. Amazing work. We saw the kills that he got at the end as well. And 3 for Weed, a team total 5, 6, 7, 8. Zone Fighters with 2 kills for Propagate, 1 for Jers, a team total of 3. Cuties coming in with 3 for Booty, and that's a team total as well. 4H Insane, 1 kill for Dead Life. Oxymoron there, with obviously 1 kill for the team. JCR, 1 kill, 8th place. They did so good in the first and even in the second match. They could not replicate what they were doing, and I think that takes them out of the lead. Lights On, 3 for Dank, 1 kill for Crispy. Team total of 4. 4 total kills here. Snowy getting 2 for SK Ladies. AIM comes in with 3 kills for Drizzle. Team total of 4. Pro Hub, 3 total kills. Attitude getting 2 of them. TD with 3 kills from Snake. Team total 6. That's Team Discreet. Blunt Trauma Esports with 2 total kills. MST with 0. Liquid Vincier with 6 total kills. Somehow getting 6th and 16th place. That is hard to do. Legacy Flash comes in with 0. EXE with 0. Paolo 0. Legacy with 1 for Trickster. RDM Red with 0. WR with 1 kill for Havoc. And Lunar wrapping it up with 1 kill from Ella. So there you go. That is all the results here tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for competing if you did. We will have registration open as soon as I'm done streaming, so be ready for that. Be one of the first. Don't be late, because you never know. You might not have an opportunity to. We had a few on the wait list, so it's always best to register sooner than later. Thank you for the bits, Cyanide. I don't know how long ago you sent that. If it was so long ago, I apologize, but thank you. I really do appreciate it when you guys send me stuff like that. It means a lot to me. Angelo SRB5, thank you. It says hello. Hello to you. What else do we have? I am going to check a few things before we... should we go on a raid? Is that something you guys want to do? Could do that. Should be easy. Okay. Mr. Zesh, thank you for watching. Celeste, obviously, thank you for watching. And okay, let's get the raid going, shall we? Should be going on right now. I honestly didn't. I know they were top 3 on my list of teams that have potentially were going to win this one after match number 2. I think they solidified it. Great job from Shreddit. 7 kills for Webb, 4 for Unknown, 3 for Classic, 2 for Raymond. A team total, a huge team total, of 16 kills, first place. Strong performance, obviously, from Shreddit. RSG, tremendous kill count. 6 for Edward, 1 for Menace, 3 for Smooth. Team total of 10. Love double-digit kills. 2 second place. Guy and Shake getting each a kill. Third place, not going to get you enough points, but they were pretty consistent between 3rd and 4th. So good job, Naked. I love seeing you guys up top. 4 FA, so 4 faded away, 5 for Legend. Amazing work. We saw the kills that he got at the end as well. And 3 for Weed, a team total 5, 6, 7, 8. Zone Fighters with 2 kills from Propagate, 1 for Jurors, a team total of 3.